This is Single-Pak Link. To learn more about the Gameboy Advance Single-Pak multiplayer functionality, such as how to connect compatible games with GBA link cables, be sure to check out my how-to video, link in the description. Colin McRae Rally 2.0 is basically the Gran Turismo of GBA rally racers, and it's a super impressive game on a technical level. With 3D polygonal vehicles, a crazy detailed physics system, and stages that vary in scope and terrain, this is a fancy GBA game. The most impressive part? Up to 4 players can compete from a single game pack with barely any compromises. Honestly, I'm not sure how the developers were able to cram such a detailed experience in a GBA cart for solo play. So playing with 3 friends off of 1 cartridge is mind-blowing and easily one of the most extraordinary single-pack link modes I've covered so far. In terms of limitations, the single-pack multi-boot mode restricts each player to the same vehicle, but there are 5 different everyday cars available. Each car has their own unique stats too. There's a Ford Focus, a Mitsubishi Lancer, a Toyota Corolla, a Subaru Impreza, and everyone's favorite animal-based car, the Ford Puma. Unlike, say, Mario Kart or F-Zero, Colin McRae Rally 2.0 is not a pedal-to-the-metal type of racing experience. Due to the realistic physics, players need to compensate for each turn, bump, and hazard or risk sliding off the road. So instead of holding down the accelerator, players need to feather or tap it using the brake or handbrake along the way. It definitely takes time to get used to, as the grip of each vehicle is a little loose and floaty, but that's sort of the point. You are rally driving in an off-road setting, so this actually creates more of a realistic experience. The star of the show has to be the 3D visuals and how they react so well to the racing experience. Instead of using 2D sprites, each car is a 3D model which looks good all the way around, literally. No matter the angle or speed, the vehicle always looks good, and it's rendered with a freakishly smooth frame rate. There are so many little details here that make this game shine as brightly as it does. Check out those tiny curb bumps at the side of the road and notice how your car reacts to them. With each turn of the wheel, the ground behind your tires darken. You can see the wheel smoke puffs of the opponent in front of you. There are multiple layers of parallax scrolling. And I'm recording this footage off a GameCube Gameboy player, but I can assure you that it looks even more impressive when playing on an actual GBA, especially the backlit AGS 101 SP model. There are a bunch of other subtle details too. Like the car you select is the car that's animated during the multi-boot loading screen, and each of the 6 tracks look and feel different. For example, the Sweden track is mostly composed of ice, so this track is extra slippery. In comparison, Kenya features roads that are wide open as opposed to the tighter turns found in the France or UK stages. Each track also features their own background sprites, so you won't be bumping into the same reuse assets level to level. And let me remind you again, this is all coming from a single-pack link mode. Mario Kart Super Circuit or any of the F-Zero GBA games, for example, didn't have this level of detail, variety, or replay value. Colin McRae Rally 2.0 sort of spoils it for single-pack link players because it can make other games look cheap and low budget in comparison. In testing the single-pack link mode, it was a little difficult to find any major faults. The only thing that I can really come up with is there's a hint of awkward pop-in as opponents in front of you will just suddenly appear once you get within a certain distance, seeing their tire smoke just before the car appears. The voice quotes and soundtrack found in the single-player outing is non-existent in the multi-boot mode, most likely due to the limited storage space. And each track is a bit too long. Each match is composed of 3 laps without an option to adjust, and each lap takes around 2 minutes depending on skill. So a 5 to 6 minute match is a little long for a portable linking experience, but at the same time, that's what rally racing is. Oh, and as mentioned before, each player has to play as the same vehicle, again, most likely due to the limited file size available. But these complaints are minor, if not entirely excusable, due to the impressive results contained within such a restrictive setting. There are no weapons, boost pads, or crazy jumps like in arcade-based racers, but that doesn't mean this physics-based driving game is without fun. It might not have the cartoony flair of a Mario Kart title, but there's no mistaking the insane level of detail found in the multi-boot mode. Thankfully, as visually and technically impressive as it is, it's still a decent racer, once you get adjusted to the floatier acceleration and physics. So, what do you think? Have you played Colin McRae Rally 2.0? Did you know Colin passed away in 2007, but his legacy lives on within the Dirt series? Are you still picking up ladies in your 2001 Ford Puma like the badass motherfucker that you are? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this Single-Pak Link coverage, be sure to check out all my other GBA Single-Pak related videos right here on my channel. Until next time, thank you for watching, and game on.